Look, Carboni, coming at you. It's about 8:45 on Thursday night. Sorry I ran a little late on my other mastermind. My other mastermind's actually still going. I left it to come and do this quickly with you tonight because I'm also babysitting my niece and she needs a bath because we just went to the park and now she's covered in sand. So I want to just answer some of the questions you guys asked me quickly here, okay? People were asking me how I structure my videos. And the way I structure my videos, guys, is if you look on my fan page, you'll see that my videos last anywhere between a minute and 90 seconds. I don't typically go over that length of time because shorter videos work for me. There was a time in marketing where those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minute videos were good, but people's attention spans have just gone through, out the window. So you have to hook them in your first 5 to 10 seconds. So that's what I do. I call it the hook. In the first 5 to 10 seconds, that's your question. Are you struggling? Do you want out of your 9 to 5? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to make money online? Do you want to, whatever the question is that you're going after, you got to hook people with that question or with that statement right in the first 5 to 10 seconds, okay? Then the next part of your video is called the body. So that's the meat of the video, okay, guys? That's why, what do you have to offer? Why do you want these people to get involved? Just the information that you want to put as the meat kind of inside the video, okay? So your first 5 to 10 seconds, you hook them. The next, your next 11 seconds to a minute is their body, is the body of the post, okay? So, are you struggling? Well, you know what? I know how to teach you how to get out of the 9 to 5, be your own boss, make money from anywhere in the world online. And if that sounds like something you want to do, then comment below and I'll get back to you. So the last part is your call to action, okay? So if it's comment below and I'll get back to you, or if it's go to the link above, which is www.angelacarbonionline.ca, or comment below, or like, share, and comment on this post. Whatever your call to action is the last part of the video, and try to say it twice, okay? So when you get to the end and you say, so if this sounds like something you want to learn more about, or you want to talk to me about, comment below and I'll get back to you, okay? I'll get back to you personally. So again, if you want to change your life, if you want to start your own online business, if you want to get the hell out of the rat race, I can show you how. Comment below and I'll get back to you. So just try to put it back together quickly and say it twice in the last 10 to 30 seconds of the video. So you've got the hook, you got the body, you got the call to action. Okay? Hi everybody, I'm not seeing you all. I'm sorry I didn't say hi as you all jumped on here, but I do have to do this quickly because I'm babysitting my niece tonight because my sister's at a concert, and now the concert just got not rained out, but there's a big windstorm coming through Edmonton. So she's at the folk festival here to watch a concert, and 5 minutes before the show that the guy she was supposed to see to come on, they're now evacuating the hill on Connors Hill where the folk festival is. So my man Ian just went driving back to pick up my sister and her boyfriend. So I'm here with my niece who desperately needs a bath because I took her to the park and now she's covered in sand. And I talk fast so I can get through this. So hi everybody that said hello. Michelle, do you specify exactly what kind of person you're looking for? For example, only looking for goal-oriented business and such. That's a great question, Michelle. And what I typically do, guys, is I will, in my split testing, I really only split test gender and age. So I will come right out and say, are you a Canadian man aged 35 to 44? Do you want to change your life? Are you a Canadian woman aged 30 to 40, or whatever I'm targeting for that specific ad? I will call it out at the beginning of the hook. I'll put it right in the hook. Now, this is limiting in a way because it means that ad can only be seen by Canadian women aged 30 to 40 or Canadian men aged 35 to 45, or can only be used for that. But I quite often do that with my ads where I say right out Canadian men 35 to 44, US men 35 to 44, women, Canadian 35 to 44, whatever I'm doing. And then I get other comments like, oh, I'm 46. Can you help me too? So other people outside that age group do see it. Okay. But that's a great thing to do, Michelle, is, hook them first with, do you want out of your 9 to 5? Are you struggling? And talk to people in your video like you're talking to them. Like when you say, are you struggling? Look at your camera like, are you struggling? Not, are you struggling? With some stupid grin on your face, because you're asking a serious question, okay? And then you can say, are you goal-oriented? Are you interested in having your own business and not working for the man, anymore? Like whatever wording you want to use, right? They're all questions that you can ask and use in your advertising that people are going to resonate with, right? So Michelle, I would say go for it, say it right out there. Are you goal-oriented? Are you ready to put in the work to have an extraordinary life? If you measure up to what I just said, if this sounds like you, then I want you to comment below, or I want you to go to my link, and I'm going to help you get there, right? That's a great way to go with your videos. Great way to go. Michelle, awesome. Thanks for your help. Awesome, girl. Hey, Tasha. Michelle, haha, love it. Awesome. I'm glad. So yeah, videos, you know, I know story ads are doing really well out there, guys, too, but videos have been my bread and butter. I stick with video. And Michelle, and keep it under 90 seconds. I keep mine 90 seconds or less. I usually don't go over a minute. Because, but I talk, you know, I'm kind of a fast talker, and I can get a lot said in a minute, you know, but stay away from the 2 minutes or more, guys, because people just don't hang on, right? They just don't hang on. And then in the future, when you want to do lookalike audiences like I do, right? So I'm not going to get into all that right now because it's a little bit intricate, but if you got into, when you start using a lookalike audience, okay, I can make a lookalike audience of people who've watched 95% of my video. So if my video is 1 minute and they've watched 95% of it, then I know they pretty much got everything they needed all the way to the call to action. At least they heard the call to action at least one time, right? So I can grab the 95, what's up, Mason? What do you need, sweetie? Oh, I have to get Play-Doh out of this little container.
Okay, that's a basket.
That's a basket. Mason says it's a basket, guys. I have to get this piece of watermelon out of the Play-Doh tray. There we go. Here, Mason, sweetie. There you go, sweetie. You're welcome. So, sorry, guys. What was I talking about? Yeah. So, okay, so when I do a lookalike video of people who've watched, so what Facebook does is they go, okay, 95% of these people watched Angela's full, like 100% of these people watched 95% of Angela's video. So then I can use that group to make a lookalike so that I can send it out to many more people who will watch the whole 1 minute video. Okay. This is something that we can get further into on another day, guys. Thank you for all the love and the hearts. You guys are too awesome. But yeah, I would keep it 90 seconds or less. I know other people in the community do different stuff, but this is what's working for me. You guys, you know, you asked me to answer these questions, and this is what's working for me. So, you know, go with that. I would go under 90 seconds. Chuck, are people smart enough to know the webinar link goes to their junk mail? Are people smart enough to know the webinar link goes to their junk mail? Your webinar link shouldn't be going to their junk mail. If they sign up for the webinar, in some case, okay, if they sign up for the webinar and their like Gmail or Hotmail or whatever they have looks at our emails as spam, it might happen, right? That they go into somebody's spam folder. Some people are smart enough to look there, some aren't, Chuck. I mean, that's kind of luck of the draw there. Brandy, love your new hairdo. Looks amazing. Thank you. So I put some more blonde and some more dark in it today. Got a little cut. Just took off a little bit of length. Not too much, but yeah, Jazz does a great job. Thank you, Brandy. You're wonderful. Michelle, thanks. Enjoy Vancouver. I wish I was going because I would love to meet. Oh, I wish you were coming too. Vancouver's going to rock, guys. It's going to rock. Hasid, you're awesome. Thank you. Chuck, okay, so not just me. No, okay. So the other thing I wanted to jump to tell you guys about is somebody asked me, what do you say when somebody says to you, well, if it's so easy to make money online, why isn't everybody doing it? Okay. The reason why everybody is not doing this is because everybody's not ready. Everybody is not in the mindset that you are at. Everybody doesn't have the information that you have. Okay. We live in a sad world where 99% of what our teachers and our parents teach us is wrong. Okay. Now, you don't know that though. You don't know it until you go and find that information. You don't know that 95% of what you hear in the world is crap until you go search for the truth. Okay. So, it's important that you recognize that. You, as somebody who's already gotten into entrepreneurship or into any kind of business for yourself, you guys are already above, you're already ahead of the game, okay? You have learned that working for the man is useless. You have learned that you're just a number. Loyalty to this company you're working with doesn't mean crap. You're going to work there for 15 years. They're going to lay you off if the bottom line doesn't look good. You have learned that, I always say on my calls, we're not out of the industrial age, let's say, but we are in the technology age, you guys. If you are not learning how to make money online, you are going to be left out in the cold financially. That is just the way it is. Okay. I 110% believe that, which is why I do what I do. Not only because I get to work from home or work from the beach or work from wherever I want to work, I have to create my own economy to sustain my own life. This is my responsibility. You know, there's no employer out there who's going to guarantee me work that I can guarantee myself that I will do, right? Times have changed, you guys. They have changed radically, you know? And the way people buy things has changed radically. People are buying everything online. You know, I've never been a big shopper. I've never been the kind of woman that goes to the store and has to look through all the racks. And I can't stand that, to be honest with you. I want to go into a store. If I need a pair of jeans, I want to pick out a pair of jeans. I want to try them on. I want to buy them. I want to get the hell out, right? So as much shopping as I can do online, I have done online shopping as much as I possibly can because I prefer it. I prefer stuff coming straight to my door. I can't stand going to the stores looking through all the discount bins and crap like that. It annoys the hell out of me, right? So we have to adapt and adjust, or we're gonna be left behind. That's the bottom line, right? Now, changing people's thinking on this, guys, is very difficult because we all have to go against everything we were taught by somebody who we felt was an authority. We have to go against what our parents said, you know, where, you know, I was taught, go get a job, you know, go to school, go get a job. And I had a job with the federal government. You know, first I worked for the provincial government, then I worked for the federal government. And then when I wanted out, my dad was like, what the hell's the matter with you? Why would you leave that? Like, you know, you have a federal job, you have a great pension coming to you. You really can't be fired unless you screw up big time, which probably wouldn't happen. Like, why would you leave it? And I was like, I'm so unhappy. And he was like, who the hell cares if you're happy? Because to my dad, who I love, and I'm the biggest daddy's girl on the planet, my dad is, we could all be so lucky to have a man like my dad in our lives. He just didn't understand because all he knows is shut up and go to work. Who freaking cares if you're happy? Who cares if you're enjoying it? Who cares if it's sucking the life out of you? You just shut up and go, right? So that's his belief, and he wasn't wrong. He was just trying to protect me, right? And our teachers who say, get good grades and go to college and become a doctor. You know what? That's a great avenue for somebody if they truly want to get good grades and go to school and become a doctor. Go right ahead. The world needs doctors, you know? The world needs a lot of things. But what do you need? You know, what is going to sustain you and your family in the long run? How are you going to financially take care of your family? Yes, sweetie. I'll take it out in a minute, okay?
Oh.
All right. Go ahead. Keep playing. I'll take it out in a minute.
Okay.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for being patient with me, Mason. I appreciate it. So you are responsible for your life and your family and your kids and whoever you want to be responsible for, right? It is important that you find a way to create your own economy, okay? And that's what we do online. We can work with anybody all over the planet, which means some of these countries that are being hit harder financially with bad economic times can be turned around by stuff that we do. You know, when I say we're global changers, guys, I truly mean it, okay? We are global changers. Every single thing that I do has a ripple effect. Every single one of these Go Lives that I teach you guys something in has a ripple effect. Maybe you go and share it with your team or share it with people who you think need to hear this stuff, right? And that ripple keeps going and that ripple keeps going. And then your ripple starts. And who are you touching and whose life are you changing? This can all happen. This is all really, you know, really very true and really very possible, okay? So it's important that you find a way to take care of yourself financially because nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is going to guarantee the work that you can guarantee you're going to put it, you're in yourself, right? So you have the hard work ethic, you have the drive, you have the skills, you have the products, you have everything you need. You just got to take action and go do it, okay? But that's the reason why not everybody does this. You know, that's the reason why I get questions like, well, if it's so easy, how come everybody's not doing it? Everybody's not doing it because everybody doesn't know. People who are stuck in the rat race, who feel there's no way out, don't look for a way out because they're already shut off to it. They're already like, well, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck working in this job. I've been here for 5 years. It is what it is. I guess I sort of like it. You know, I'm good at it now. And, you know, yeah, my boss doesn't treat me that well, but she doesn't treat me that bad either. Or whatever excuses they're giving to themselves that they have to be stuck with this lot in life that they're in now. Okay. Because change takes courage, okay? It takes being brave to step out of the 9 to 5 and step out of the traditional and step out of the conservative thinking to be something else. That takes you know, like quite a bit of courage. That takes you to be brave. That takes you to be, you know, you believe in yourself, which a lot of people don't believe in themselves, guys, you know? So we have to, that's the reason why is everybody not doing it? That's why everybody's not doing it, because everybody's not there yet. I want to see if I missed any questions here. I do have to run soon. Thank you, Shaw. Okay. Hasib, thank you for your ripple. You're welcome. Michelle, so glad I said I do not want to be stuck. Good for you. Hasib, step out of your comfort zone. Absolutely. Nothing good ever came from somebody's comfort zone, guys. Comfort zone is the worst place in the world to be. Your success depends on how much uncomfortability you're going to allow yourself to be put in. Okay? I think Grant Cardone or somebody else said that. But your life and your success is tallied up by how many uncomfortable conversations you have and how many uncomfortable places you put yourself in. Okay? Comfort zone is useless. All right, guys? So I really got to go tonight. I'm sorry if there's more questions or something. I will try to answer them later if you guys post them. You know you can share this with whoever you want to. That's the point. I got to go bathe my niece here. So I love and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for being on this Go Live tonight. And I'll see you on my next Go Live, which will be sometime tomorrow. Good night.